Hello there. I got a new tool today and I thought we would do a little unboxing and see in case you were thinking about buying yourself this set from Tandy. So this is the Tandy Pro Tools burnishing set. I have their original, you know, everybody that starts with leather, this is what they're probably going to order. It'll be a, you know, a nicer pine color when you get it like that. See the difference? This is what color it started, that really light wood color. But I've used it and it works fine for me. It had to be broke in because it's kind of, I wouldn't say that it's rough, but you know, it's not as smooth as it could be, I guess. So when you burnish something, you want to use something really, really smooth to make a really, really smooth surface. That's why markers work really good as well. Even tool handles, I'll use some of these tool handles sometimes. They're real nice and smooth. So without further ado, this is the old. Let's check out the new. How do we open this thing up here? It comes with 3 different burnishers, a large surface, tight corners, and your, you know, standard. Nice fancy box with some fancy instructions. I'll hold these here for a second. Boom. You guys see that? That's what we got going on. So let's check out what we got here. This is the first one. This is for the large surfaces. I don't have really fleshy leather. I kind of throw that out, so I don't usually have any on hand, but I got a little piece I can do a demonstration with. This is your standard. This is the one you'll be using most. The bottom unscrews, and I don't know why. Does anybody know why? Let me know down in the comments below. Maybe to attach it to a different tool or something. I really don't know. I don't know. So it does unscrew. It feels like it's weighted. It could be from the brass ring. There could be a little weight right there. I don't know. But let me see that. You know what it's weighted from is the brass. That's what's the weight. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. It's got pretty much standard size loops, pretty much like the other, as far as your thickness goes. Like this is what I use to burnish the double pieces, and then this is what, you know, single pieces, stuff like that. So there's that. And then you have, this one is the tight corners. So this is for, you know, little belt loop slots and bag punch slots and things like that, that you need really small spaces, not necessarily thickness, just to get into tight spaces. And I'll show you what I mean with that here in a minute. So who cares about a box? Let's get rid of that. I have prepared some samples here. Let's start with the biggest one, shall we? So this is, oh, that would be a good piece right there, but it's all crusty. Anyway, this is like the fleshiest leather I've got right now. Rough surface. Some people can use stuff like this. It doesn't, maybe it's down deep in the leather. It doesn't matter if it's kind of broken fiber and not as sturdy. No judgment there. Let me get the gum trag 1 second. Wasn't prepared. I can't remember everything. Anyway, so let's put a little gum trag on here and let's see how the wide, that's gum trag, EcoFlow to be exact. So let's get that on there and see if we can get it smoothed out, shall we? All right. Make sure you wipe that on your shirt so it leaves a greasy stain. Take a sip of water and let's try the large surface. Okay? So you go somewhere along these lines here. I can tell you right now, I already have a tendency to want to do this, which I don't see why you couldn't. But if we're trying to keep it flat, large surface flat, then we'll keep it flat. I'll fight the urge to tilt it. Too much gum trag, I can tell you that right now. We're not going to get a squeak because I put too much gum on there, but that is nice and smooth. You can't see it, and like I said, I put too much gum trag, but compared to this rough piece right here, look up close, it's nice and shiny. It did a good job burnishing it for sure. If I would have used less gum trag, it probably would have squeaked. Probably would have got a squeak on it. So that's a large surface. That's what that would be for. If you have a fleshy side and you want to make it smooth, there you go. You got a nice large surface area to work with. Next on the list, let's go for the tight corners, okay? This right here is what I would consider a tight corner. These have already been burnished. I mean beveled. So this does not get in here. If I blow it out, it'll go in there. So this is what I would consider something I'd need this for. So we'll put a little gum trag in there. I would do a better job of this if I was being serious about it, but for the effects, and look at there, it fits in there perfect and I don't have to deform anything. Look at that. Already getting a squeak. Nice. So if you have some really tight corners up here too, get the spin going. If you got some really tight corners, this is your man right here. This little guy. Do like this too. Need be. Nice and smooth. Works good. Except that stupid tag right there. But other than that, we even got a squeak going. So, tight corners burnisher. Nice. It's working good. So let's go on to this one. This says old, this says new. I'm going to do a few seconds here with the old burnisher, and then I'm going to do a few seconds with the new one, and we're going to see if there's any difference. So let's give it a little gum trag here. Try not to drown it like I did before. All right, we got gum trag. So let's get out of here. We're gonna do the old one. I'm gonna use the second rung to try to minimize mushrooming. Let's see what she does. All right, we got some squeaks. That was about 20 seconds. A little extra for a good measure. Nice and smooth. And it's not really mushroomed too bad. So that's a good thing. But it is nice and smooth. That was with the original. Let's try the new one. We'll go about 20-25 seconds with it too. And I'll use a second rung with it. Alright, we got squeak about the same time. You can't feel it, but I can. This is definitely smoother, but not by much. This one could use probably another 20 or 30 seconds or so. This one's just about there. And like I said, it was squeaking. They both were squeaking. Mushroom? No mushroom on that either. So this is pretty firm piece, so it wouldn't have mushroomed too bad, but yeah, that you can't go wrong. So when you burnish something, it's the friction over the speed, even the pressure. If you're cranking down on something so it's folding over half the way, you're pushing too hard. You don't need to do that. It's more of just steady friction that causes it. So mean, no real. Clean this side up a little bit. They both work great. You won't go wrong with either one. I'll tell you what I like more about this one than this one. Both of them will get the job done. So, this one feels better in your hand. It's weighted, and just the all-around even shape of it feels better. I think long-term burnishing, it's definitely going to be better just from the feel of it alone. This one, you're cramping down with your hand like that to get it to work. So sometimes I've found that this feels a little better because I'll do something like this. So the shape is definitely something to be desired, but I know why they taper it, so it can get into little places, but it can't even get into that little place. Enter, you know, so this little guy enters the chat. I'll call it the toothpick. This is awesome. I'm gonna have a lot of use out of this, I can tell. So, do I like it? Yes, I do. Am I happy I bought it? Sure. I'll have to use this some more, and I'll let you guys know if I regret it or not. And then maybe one day I'll get me a nice Coca-Cola set, and I can really see if all the hubbalub's worth it. So, thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below if you like this video. We're so close, by the way, to 1,000. I think we're at like 920, 916, something like that. So make sure you guys, you know, keep sharing that video and keep sharing all my videos. Thanks for watching.